Hey guys, well, now you've boarded the ship, you've gotten your first drink on the Lido, so of course you're heading to the art auction, right? Hey everybody, welcome back to Elisa's Adventures in Cruising. Do you attend the art auctions when you board your cruise vacations? I do. I like them. I think they're a lot of fun. Um, I'm not an art connoisseur. In fact, most of the time, the thing that gets me to go to the art auction is the offer of the free glass of champagne. But I go, I enjoy it, and I like learning about the art. And I think folks that might not attend because they might be a little intimidated, thinking it's too fancy, or thinking they're going to have to purchase something that they don't want or need, tend to shy away from it. So just want to tell you how it has been for me when I've attended, and at least you have the information so you know whether you want to go or not. Now, when you board the cruise ship, especially that very first day where there's all kinds of raffles and chances to put your name in to win this or that, there's usually one for the art auction as well. You don't really win a piece of art per se from those auctions, but you do receive an invitation in your stateroom to the art auction, and usually a raffle for whatever prize they are giving away at that particular event. So, it increases your chances of winning. Whether or not what you win depends on the actual event. So I decided to. I started off by saying that I enjoy going to the art auctions. I think they're fun. I like to learn about the different artists and different pieces of work, and just browse through the gallery and see what they have. Now, do I know enough about art to know if those are good prices for those particular pieces? No. And that's probably the main reason why I never attempt to buy anything, although I have seen others make purchases. So if you know a lot about art, you know a lot about a particular artist that is being featured on the ship, maybe it is a good deal. I really don't know. I just go and look at the things that I think are pretty. I learned something new about the artist, and just enjoy the atmosphere. It is a cruise ship event, and so the hosts are always trying to keep you entertained, even if it's not trying to get you to get up and dance or sing. The art auctions are held in lots of places on the ship. There is normally a main gallery for all the times that I've seen it has been by the company called Park West, and certain ships have large galleries, some have smaller galleries, some have them set up in sort of a main thoroughfare, main passageway, so that you can walk by and look at the art, and then have someone available who can answer your questions about it there. But if you receive an invitation to go and attend one of the events, it's usually in one of the theaters or maybe the comedy club, a smaller venue where there's someone at a podium and art is displayed all around. You have a chance to look at it all. You have a chance to ask questions of the folks who work for Park West about the artist, about the piece, about the pricing, and go from there. Now, like I said, I never purchase anything there. I'm always very upfront with the with the Park West gallery folks, saying I'm just looking, I'm just observing, I'm just there to see what it's all about. And they do go around and offer you the credit card, basically the what's the finance agreement application, if you do want to make a purchase, if you want to bid on an expensive piece and you want to pay it over time, they do go ahead and extend those offers to you, and I usually just politely decline. They don't force you, but there are there are opportunities for them to make sales. So if you feel like you won't be able to say no, then maybe it's not the spot for you. But if you feel comfortable saying no thank you, I'm just looking, or no thank you, I just want to see what this is all about, they happily move on and just go on with their demonstration. So, like I said, the art auction is usually by a company or a gallery called Park West. And when you go to the event, there's usually some sort of sign-in table or a place where you can put your raffle and you can get a auction number. Yes, it actually is an auction. You get a number. You know, this is the equivalent of a cruise ship paddle, auction paddle, I guess. This is the paddle. And as they present different pieces, you do have the opportunity to raise your bid. They will often do things in a playful way and, give you a chance to just wave the paddle to try it out if you've never participated in an auction. But then they do give you fair warning that this is now a piece that they're really accepting bids on, and they tell you what the bids are starting at. So if you're not serious about buying that or purchasing that, put your paddle down. Yeah, people want to know, is it real art? Is it a real auction? Yeah, it's real pieces of art. Again, I don't know enough about art collecting or purchasing to know if those are good pieces or good prices for the pieces. Sorry. So you would want to do your own research on that so that you know. But if you are someone who knows about art and you're collecting, or you are following a particular artist and want to see about picking up a piece while you're on vacation, that might be the spot for you too. Like I said, most of the cruise ships are using a company called Park West. You can Google them. They have a website. You can learn all about them and how they collect the art, how they work with the artists, so that you know that it's real pieces. But if you do purchase something, of course, you're going to get all of their certifications that it is a real piece of art. So like I said, as they present different things, if it's something that you really are interested in, you really want to make the purchase on, you are comfortable with the price, and you participate and wave your paddle in the air, and you get that sale, it's sold to the paddle, $175. On the back of the paddle, there are actual details about your purchase, but the number one thing is that all sales are final. So if you did not intend to purchase that, again, don't just be taking pictures and chatting with your friends and family and not paying attention to the bidding process. Because if you're trying to wave your paddle and you were just trying to get somebody's attention, but they said $175 sold, you bought yourself a piece of art. And apparently you have to pay additionally for the framing and for the shipping of those pieces to your home. So this has a little chart about the charges for shipping and handling of the unframed art. It depends on what you purchase, but the first package up to 6 works in the continental U.S. is $35. Alaska, Canada, Hawaii, Mexico, Puerto Rico, $45. Into Europe, Asia, Central America, in the UK, $65. So there's plenty of information for you on the back of the paddle. Just don't get caught up in the heat of the moment. Purchase something that you might not have intended to buy. Now, on my last cruise, I did attend the art auction. They actually had a piece that they had been showing all week, displayed in front of the art gallery that you could you could try to guess the weight of. This particular piece was a statue by the artist Brito, I believe is his name, Romero Brito. I'm not sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, but he does the very, very colorful pieces, animals, home scenes. But anyway, this particular piece was that of a cute dog. It was a cute little dog statue, very colorful, sort of like a patchwork quilt look to it, but all bright colors. Anyway, you had to bid on the weight, not bid, you had to guess the weight of the statue. Of course, you couldn't touch it just by looking at it. It was about this high, and you just had to put in a little slip of paper, your name, your cabin number, and what you thought the weight was going to be. I put in, I believe the statue was 22 pounds. It was 22.3 pounds, something odd like that. I put in 22 pounds even. The winning bid, the person who came the closest, put in 22.1 pounds, and I was in second place, which was totally fine. I was just doing it for the fun of it. You didn't actually win the statue anyway. You won some sort of certificate to purchase that, or make a purchase at the art gallery. So it was totally fine. But what I did win is sort of a consolation prize, and they do this often for lots of events, is I received this package of lithographs. And each lithograph, like this one, comes with a certificate of authenticity and the artist's information on the back. So this one is by Jean-Claude Picot. Gotta say the name. But it is a lithograph, and it's, like I said, it tells you all about the artist on the back. This packet had a few pieces. This one is by Peter Nixon, Flower Study. Let's see, this one is by Saba Marcus. Capriciana is the name. So as you can see, there's some really pretty pieces. You could, and I intend to frame them and find spots. I really love the colors on this one. And this is by Emile Bellet. Right, that is pretty cool. So all of that just to say, don't be intimidated to go into the art auction, especially on a sea day as you are wandering around the ship looking for different things to do. You can definitely pop in, hear what it's all about, see some nice pieces of art, get a free glass of champagne, and maybe have a little fun with an auction paddle. Just know when to put it down. Thanks, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you.